Stan Lee has created many famous comic book characters over the years, ever since his inception of Marvel Comics. You got the likes of Spider-Man, Wolverine from X-Men, and Captain America. Another character is the Punisher, and I did not know about the Punisher until about the movie that was released in 2004. I didn't see it until 2006. But nonetheless, in that movie, Thomas Jane plays Frank Castle, who works for the FBI. Uh, he goes undercover. His last mission is undercover, and it deals with a big mob boss's son. And the antagonist of the movie is played by John Travolta, and his son in the movie gets killed during that drug bust. And he knows Frank Castle's behind it. So to get revenge, he has Frank Castle and his whole family killed when he's having his retirement party on a tropical island. They go there, they kill them all, except now I know I said Frank Castle was killed. They thought they killed Frank Castle, but he survived, and he went on and he got revenge, and eventually he went on to kill everyone, and and at the end of the movie he said, "Frank Castle is dead, call me the Punisher." There was supposed to be, I was reading up on it because it sounded as one from that line and a couple lines, excuse me, before he said, "Frank Castle's dead, call me the Punisher." At the end of the movie, it indicated that the character of the Punisher, that there would be like a second part to this, a sequel. And I read up on it after I first watched it, and it said that there was going to be a sequel to it. Thomas Jane was already, he said he was in training. He put on 12 pounds of muscle for the role again to come back as the Punisher. But it kept getting delayed and pushed off, and the date kept getting set back. Eventually, Thomas Jane's like, "Look, I can't just sit back here and wait. I got other roles I can fill. I'm not just going to sit around and not do anything and just wait for something that might not even happen, basically, more or less." But then obviously, the Punisher, it got remade eventually in 2008, and Punisher Warzone. I didn't see it, but I don't think the reviews were good. I was only gonna watch the sequel to it, there was a film before the 2001, also in 1989, but I haven't seen that one. But I'm just saying, the one with Thomas Jane, I really liked it, and I was hoping to see him back. And when he didn't come back, I was kind of bummed. That all changed though. Getting back, and what you're thinking, well, what are you talking about? There's this video that I was just told to watch by someone. And it's been up since last July, so quite a bit of people, and especially if you're a real diehard Punisher fan, probably have seen it. Nonetheless, though, it's called Dirty Laundry, and I'm going to leave a link to that video in the description of my video below here. Just to give a quick summary of what it's about. It's still taken off of the Frank Castle persona, Thomas Jane is, and he's living in on a street in a broken down little van. Where a gang basically does all their, they rape their women there. They, basically rob people, and there's a kid that's like come home from school and they like beat him. I almost like beat him to death, but he's, and then there was a part where, because he's doing laundry, and that has to do with dirty laundry, and it plays into the title of it. And he's coming out from doing his laundry. He's just kind of minding his own business while they're all doing this. And I'm thinking to myself, man, well, come on, man. I know the Punisher's going to be coming out any second now. Anyway, sorry, it's just get carried away. I really like, but the guy, the leader of the gang, turns around and looks at the Punisher and said, "The fuck are you doing here?" And he goes, "Laundry." He goes, "You like breathing?" He shows his gun, and then Frank Castle says, "Most of the time." And he's like, "Get the fuck out of here." So he went across the street and got a bottle of Yoo-Hoo, and then he decided to get a bottle of Jack Daniels, and that's when he goes into Punisher mode. And you'll be able to see that in with the video I'm going to leave a link to in the description of this video below. Very, 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 very impressive. And I hope Marvel will want to recast Thomas Jane as the Punisher in another sequel, because he did a phenomenal job. And this was just a 10-minute video, and this would probably, I can't make a judgment, but I would I would make a bet that this was probably better than the Punisher War Hero, or was that what it was? Just want to double check. Warzone, excuse me, Warzone. But I would bet that this 10-minute video is better than that 2008 version of the Punisher. But yeah, like I said, I'll leave a link in the description below. Feel free to leave your comments. Let me know what you think. I would love to see them put, like I said, Thomas Jane back into the Punisher role because he did that really well. But with that said, as always, I'm Nam, and there's a difference between justice and punishment.